Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? Yep. Okay, cool. That's great. All right. So, if any of you guys are channel members, you'll have seen I've posted a video that you guys can watch already. Apparently, there's no audio for the first part of the video, so I'm gonna quickly sort that out before we get started with the stream. Right, not ideal. Anyways, let's get into the stream. So we're just gonna run some newly buffed Pokemon. I have tagged a few bits and bobs here and there. Unfortunately, I don't have the most amount of TMs. I've got an okay amount of fast TMs, but only 7 charge TMs. So it's unlikely that I'll be able to showcase all the things that I'd like to showcase. People are suggesting Dragon Breath Tyranitar. Well, finally, today's video, once I re-upload it with actual audio, features Shadow Tyranitar as well as Shadow Aerodactyl. Both are obviously running Dragon Breath, so look out for that. But yeah, let's just get started. So this is a team that I was running earlier today, which was actually doing fairly well. We've got Brick Break Hakamo, which is probably the most usable Brick Break user that I can think of. Aegislash, which obviously Shadow Ball's less energy, and then Metagross as well, Meteor Mash, less energy. Metagross has been really fun to play. I've actually played some battles this week. Did like 5 sets of Ultra League, Registeel Cresselia, and a level 50 Camerupt. I mean, the first 2 of those picks aren't exactly the most fun options, but level 50 Camerupt is very cool spice. Alright, so yeah. By the way, I'm not specifically only playing in the Great League. I'm open to doing some Ultra League battles. If you guys can think of any buffed spice picks in the Ultra League. But yeah, let's go with basically this team, but I'll look to see if we can... Oh, brilliant. Why is that disconnected? Great start. Alright, 1 second. Let me sort this out. My face doesn't need to be there either. Bear with me. We can never just start a stream and everything go exactly the way it's supposed to, can we? Alright. Sorted that part. Whoops, not quite. That'll do. Alright, here we go. I've had my eye on Galarian Farfetch with Brick Break. Probably won't be great, but I love the Fighting Duck. Anyone try Mewtwo Shadow Ball yet? Well, you know what? Since you've mentioned it, shall we give it a go? I was thinking of a different Shadow Ball user we could run here. So we're going to run like a double Psychic backline. And then we'll just basically just run random stuff each game to try and test out as many buffed Pokemon as we can. Alright, Hakamo into Ninetales. That is awful. Worst thing we can see, basically. I'm going to say swap into Mewtwo. Obviously, it would have been way better if we still had the Aegislash here. Because now I'm going to have to shield. They're going to outpace me to back-to-back charge moves. I feel like they probably just come in with a Dark-type Pokemon anyways. Nope. Okay, they come in with Gastrodon. Hopefully we can reach back-to-back Psystrikes here and deal big damage and grab a shield back from the opponent. Okay, first one does huge damage there. Come on, Mewtwo. Okay, big. That is big. Right, our switch clocks are misaligned. So I'm actually going to come in immediately with the Hakamo. They're not misaligned enough, I don't think. considering they've got Fairy in the lead and a Mud Slapper in the back, it's probably double Mud Slap, in which case I am very unlikely to win this game, but we'll see what we can do. They go for Water Pulse, does do marginally more damage, but that's fine. I'm going to swap out immediately, get off as many bullet punches as we can before they end up swapping out. Come on. Okay, we land 2 bullet punches for huge damage, and they do have a Blastoise in the back. Right, I'm wondering if I go straight Meteor Mash here, can we get to a second one? We've overfarmed. It doesn't look like it. So this is a mistake, especially if they... Well, they have to shield this, because Ninetales is just... What? They no shield! No! Okay, this is still fine. We still have play here. But their Switchcock should be coming up soon. Because we can definitely get to a... Can we get to a Rock Tomb? They should be 2 Powder Snows away. If they don't swap out, we'll get there. But if they do swap out immediately, we definitely lose. Oh no, it's disconnected again. No! Why? Why has it done this? Just to let you guys know, we've hit the Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb takes out the Ninetales. And the opponent concedes the match there. So we were, I guess, triple counted. And we still won the game. But I'm so devastated that that's disconnected. Why has that disconnected? Oh, my God. We were robbed, yeah. You guys were robbed of something special. But there's the proof. We got the win. I'm so annoyed. I don't know why that is. But hopefully it does. I don't buy it, lol. Yeah. Real sus, huh? We were triple hard counted. And then when it came to the vital moment of the match, suddenly it disconnected and we didn't see it. And I've just come out with a miraculous win. Bit fishy, eh? Alright, well, we'll take it. I'm annoyed about that, but it is what it is. Let's try some other stuff. So maybe we'll try find another Shadow Ball user. Maybe we'll go with the GOAT of the moat himself. Moat Goat. Maybe a Powder Snow user. We could go with a Lone Sandshrew, and then maybe another XL Pokemon. Let's see, Candy XL, something that's been buffed. All right, weak to water, grass, dark types, ghost types in the lead. What could we run as our third pick? I was saying last time if you needed backup live suggestion instead of the homework. Yeah, I did read that. It's just Cacturne hasn't been buffed this season. So whilst there's loads of new fresh stuff to make content on, I'll just stick to new things at the moment. My cat is randomly looking out the window at something. But yeah, I'll definitely be revisiting that probably later on down the road because Cacturne is one of my favourite Pokemon to use. Alright, what else could we use here? Buffed. We could go Zorua, also on Shadow Ball. Drifloon on Shadow Ball, maybe. Something Ice Buff. Yeah, I mean, we've got the... Oh, we could do Snova, but then we're like really going to struggle against Fire types. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with the Zorua, and then we'll run Sandslash in the lead, Sandshrew even. I think this is the first time I've used this since it got buffed with Gyro Ball as well. So let's see, Sandshrew into Empoleon. I'm actually going to swap out here because we do have obviously Sand Attack for super effective damage. Obviously Ice is double resisted into Empoleon. Yeah, no, Alone Sand Slash, I've picked it because of the Powder Snow buff this season. But I just mean I haven't used it since it got buffed last season. Okay. I mean, we're faster this season, so maybe we get to 2 Shadow Balls. Obviously, they are resisting the fast damage. Okay, 2 Shadow Balls actually won't even KO, which is disappointing. But we do get there. So they should no-shield this. They do. Disappointing. We're not even going to get much farm either. Maybe I come in and I Snarl farm them down instead. Oh, that doesn't KO either. Alright, a lot of disappointing damage so far. Because, yeah, 1 Powder Snow probably KOs. So I think we just get ahead on energy here. Hopefully they don't get to another move, and they don't. Obviously, Shadow Ball's cheaper this season, but we probably don't need to full send Shadow Ball into Empoleon if it comes back in. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just go for Nightshade. Empoleon, Altaria. What we're expecting is their third. The awkward thing here is I can't really put them into a Night Slash range. And I don't think I get to another move if the opponent tries to just farm me down. So we're going to have to swap out anyways. Oh, they're coming with a Gourgeist. This is just going to be a Seed Bomb. I will resist this. Night Slash is super effective. But Gyro Ball probably does more. Presumably. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I've not played this matchup out. Okay, it doesn't KO though. Shoot. Probably should have just gone for Night Slash. Alright, GG's. I was going to say Gourgeist is a third. Well, that's useful information now. Axon made a video. Ah, cool. Alright, GG's there. I wonder if... Because if I go for Night Slash... Also, I didn't realise I would... I didn't realise I would survive the next Incinerate sort of that comfortably. I could have gone for 2, went for a Night Slash, and then done the same thing again maybe, or gone for 1. But yeah, I thought Gyro Ball would KO. Gourgeist is a bit bulkier than I was expecting. But anyways, let's have a look at some foul play users. Got a lot of options here. Maybe we'll go Murkrow, just a pretty easy one to use. Someone said Shiftry earlier, so I'll whack that one in as well. We don't really want to be triple dark, but we could do it. Or we could go with the absolute useless, I can't even think what this thing's called, Grimmsnarl. We did a stream towards the end of last season where it was absolutely awful, but obviously maybe foul play is going to help it. Okay, so we've got Murkrow into Fearow. So battle of the flying types with Peck. Alright, we'll win CMP here. So the opponent is going to overfarm. It looks like if they are desperate for it, they can probably just 2 shield and Peck farm me down. So they're going to farm up 2 back-to-back moves here. So what do we want to do? I think we have to just shield and throw. I'm going to throw a foul play because I expect maybe an attempted catch onto Empoleon as an example. So obviously this is now going to be neutral damage. It does decent damage there. Yeah, unfortunately we do get outpaced since they get the metal sound through as they swap. But I can farm up to back-to-back Leaf Blades now. Is this going to be like... what do they lead with? Firo, Empoleon. Alright. Oh, they actually shield. I don't know if this helps me though. Because now they can just farm me down with the Firo. So yeah, I don't know if this is good. Probably not. Oh, they throw though. They throw. They only throw one. So, they should be 4 away. Can 4 Sucker Punches farm down? Okay, huge. Come on, what's in the back? What's in the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, can we live a Scorching Sands? Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I should just go for foul play. 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Damn it. Oh. Rip. I thought maybe if I power up punch if I went for a power up punch there. Hyper Beam. Oh my god. No. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, GG's to that trainer. Maybe they didn't throw just because they didn't think a Scorching Sands would KO. In which case, me trying to catch just helped them out there. But, anyways, GG's. Next team. See what else we can do. We got, let's do some more Powder Snow. If I knew how to spell. Alright, let's go Frostmoth. Gonna be weak to like absolutely everything. Could be Fire Punch Beam. I guess so, but that doesn't really make sense to me. Alright. Maybe we'll go Mamoswine as well. And then we need something that's going to be really good into fire types. Probably rock types as well. So, presumably some sort of water. Any water types that have been buffed here? Ludicolo. I don't have... I probably don't have enough charge TMs to get Weather Ball on Ludicolo. So... Milotic. Thank you, the Zippiest, for 5 gifted memberships. Frillish with buffed Shadow Ball. I don't think it learns Shadow Ball. It's just Nightshade. But thank you, the Zippiest. If you want to, you can pick a full team for me to use here. And then if I don't have the moves, I can at least try and use some TMs. Hisuian Samurott is a water type that has Sacred Sword this season. We've got chat/dealer choice as always. Alright, well, okay, guys. Chat, if you can pick a third Pokemon for me to use here that's going to have decent coverage into Ice type's weaknesses, then be my guest. And then if I'm able to get the moves on it, then I will use it. Preferably if it's something that I've already got with the right moves. That would definitely help. Pick a dragon. Okay, yeah. Dragon. Alright, what the heck's been buffed this season? We've already used the Hakamoa. We've got Green Juice guy saying Toxicroak. I don't know if that's going to be that great. Shadow Kyogre with Avalanche now. I guess so. I guess so. What dragon's been buffed? Hydreigon with Fly. Giratina, I guess, with Shadow Ball costing less. Aquatail, Milotic. Right. I think I'll go for Milotic, and then we'll see if we can get Aquatail. I guess Mamoswine is our safe swap. Alright, come on. Alright, let's just see how many charge move options, it's got Blizzard, Wrap, and Aqua Tail. Come on. Fingers crossed. Alright, first try. Let's go. That never happens. Alright, I'm somehow hatching a 10-kilometer egg. Toxel. Cool. Oh, we run away. Spin a stop. Alright, okay, we've got a team. Where's my number one fan, Caleb, been? We haven't seen Caleb in a while. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Right. So, Milotic into Steelix. Please don't be on Thunderfang. Ah, shit. What do I do? I'll just stay in, go for an Aqua Tail. Maybe wait for them to throw a move and then swap into Mamoswine. But Mamoswine's... Okay, that doesn't really do that much. Yeah, okay, we wait for them to throw. Thing is, Mamoswine's like my hard answer, so I don't really want to swap into it, but Frostmoth is just not safe. But we're going to do it anyways. We'll swap into Frostmoth. They are staying in so far, which is good. This is good stuff. Alright, I'm going to debuff them here with the Icy Wind. They're actually just going to no shield. See, look how much damage we take from non-stab rollouts. Okay, we get to a Hurricane though. That's huge. Come on. Trainer, you can tank this. It's just an Icy Wind. No! Why? Why, Trainer? Okay, they went for a huge farm down there. How many did I give away? Maybe 6? We probably have to just come in with Milotic. Force them to throw. Hopefully they don't go for Skull Bash. And boost up their defense. Hydro Cannon, we can tank it. So I'm just going to go for this immediately. I just need the damage. I know it's resisted. But we need to put them into like Icicle Spear range. Which eventually we will do. They have a lot of energy though. So I'm going to have to double shield immediately. Whether I can even get to 2 moves, I don't think I will be able to. Okay, I don't want to throw an alignment here. Because they give a full Powder Snow in for free. But I haven't kept track of their energy perfectly. So I think we just throw... We just throw straight away. They shield. Yeah. Blastoise farming me down there was an absolute nightmare. But I had to full send the Hurricane really because otherwise if we go for a debuff, then we actually just give them even more farm and it becomes even harder to deal with it. So yeah, that was tricky. I don't know. I guess I could have swapped into my harder answer in Mamoswine. Probably should have done. I kind of want to rerun the same team just because we've used a charge TM on the Milotic. We'll try to get some use out of it. But yeah, Frostmoth just an absolute nightmare of a Pokemon. It was actually pretty good when I used it last season in... What cup was it? I can't think of what cup it was. But anyways, good lead, positive lead here. We see Blaziken. Obviously, we want to keep our Frostmoth well away from that. I should have come in with the Frostmoth, but what I don't want to do is give Blaziken like a huge farm down. If they can Ember farm me down, then that's a nightmare. So we go for this immediately. Hopefully this puts them into Powder Snow farm down range. If not, then we're in trouble. They do shield. I don't really mind that too much. So I can shield back. If they can Astonish farm me down, that is very bad. Obviously. Okay, I'll go for a slight undercharge here. I don't think this helps me No, it still doesn't KO. Actually, I don't want to give... I don't want to give them extra farm. So I stop here. I know I can tank an Aura Sphere, but it just depends what their final Pokemon is. We have... Okay, that's just more than I thought. Oh, no. Oh, this sucks. We got 2 ice types, and I'm going to lose this frickin' Altaria. Crap. We don't even get a shield. Ah, man. Okay, we do have a catch opportunity. I don't know, I can't remember how much energy they've got though. Maybe we just go for 4 Powder Snows and then swap. Should have swapped after 3. Alright, we are doing awful right now. Yeah, they full sent the Flamethrower. I think Sky Attack would have been perfectly fine. Alright. GG's, that was very bad. Alright, we could have definitely... I'm trying to think. If we... Even if we make the catch there, we farm them down, but we're not going to win that game anyways. Alright, so we only got 1 win that set, and that was the win where my connection interrupted, so you guys didn't even see it. Alright, great start. If you guys got more recommendations, feel free to shout them out. The thing that I'm a bit annoyed about with this season is that I feel like I've already tried basically everything. Like realistically, you got Powder Snow, Shadow Ball, Foul Play. Those are like the only relevant move updates. Isn't Mudslap better than Powder Snow? Yes, but the whole idea is we're using buffed Pokemon with buffed moves. That was the gist of the live stream. Yeah, we're doing buffed and new moves. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've basically tried everything there is already. So yeah, I feel like within a week we're probably already going to feel quite bored, especially since we can do like 100 battles per day. It's going to get old really quickly. I just don't think it was a substantial enough update. Like, aside from the Dene and Bellibolt, none of the top Pokemon from last season have been impacted at all. Try Electrode with Foul Play. Powder Snow Glalie. I don't have a Glalie built, but I do have it. It is powered up already, so I could just double move it. Vice Grip Marwile. Okay, we got a couple people suggesting Marwile. The issue is just like a lot of these Pokemon have so many charge moves that actually getting the moves that I want is going to be very tricky. So we'll do the Electrode since it was requested and I've got that. And then I'll try to get Vice Grip on Marwile. What fast move do we want to run? Just Fairy Wind? Alright, we get it first try again, so we're getting pretty lucky so far. Hisuian Samurott with Sacred Sword. We'll definitely try that in a bit. I've used Crocodile. Crocodile with Brick Break actually sounds like a good idea. Alright, we do have Astonish though. Yeah, we're getting very good luck actually. I think I should live stream every single time I want to change a move on a Pokemon. Yeah, so we've got to have an answer to Mudslap basically. That's what we need from our third Pokemon. So maybe we can try Gogoat. At the moment it's on Brick Break, which did get buffed this season. We're then double weak to fire. So maybe I do need Rock Slide on it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try... We'll try get Rock Slide. Come on, guys. Let's keep up the good luck with our charge DMs. Go. Oh ho! What is happening? I'm gonna find out that that's like the only other move Go-Goat learns. Alright, here we go. We've got all our moves at one try so far. Right, what's our say swap? And do I want Fairy Wind or can I just keep Astonish? Astonish and Vice Grip give good coverage. Alright, we'll just go with that then. Yeah, I suppose if we use it as a say swap and they come in with like a fire type as an example, then Astonish, Vice Grip's going to be okay. Okay, Go-Goat into Malamar. An interesting lead. We will outpace the 2 moves. Do I try and look to catch a foul play or... Okay, it didn't work out. I thought they were going to throw just before we get to second Leaf Blade, but that's fine. If they superpower me, it's going to do quite a lot. Yep, it does. And they swap into this thing. Okay, it's not that bad. Since we're hitting for super effective with the Astonish damage. Iron Head resisted, but it grabs a shield. They do get a substantial farm down. I guess we come in with Electrode since Gyro Ball is going to be resisted. They must have banked to move on the Malamar. Or got close to anyways. They throw an alignment as well, so that's good. We tank the first move. We probably shield the next one. They throw immediately. Okay, so we can just shield once, farm them all the way down. They do swap back into Malamar, so a nice combo play there. I assume Discharge still does more damage, given that it's stab. I'm going to throw immediately here. If it doesn't quite KO, I will swap out. Okay, it does KO. And then we're 1 away from a move. Alright, so that's 3. Go-Goat gets to the Rock Slide. This probably just barely doesn't KO. Yeah, that's fine, because we force them to throw. And now I should just be able to Volt Switch farm down everything else. Should. They full send a Sludge Bomb. Alright, come on. We've got this. Hooray! A win! Let's go! Alright, there we go. Discharge does 66 and Foul Play does 65. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. I knew Discharge was better. Obviously, Discharge is stab, so that's why. Thank you for checking that out. Alright, what else did we want to think about using? Kind of tempted to rerun the Go-Goat, since we just got Rockside for it. Maybe run like a double grass team with Dhelmise in the back. I do need to change the moves on Dhelmise. And then a final Pokemon. Something good into like fire, flying. I don't know, maybe a rock type. Are there any rock types that have... We could do Tyranitar with Dragon Breath. Wherever the heck that is. Trying to think, what would be struggling against here? Scizor would be an issue. But Scizor doesn't exist, so that's fine. Alright, so Dhelmise. Alright, let's check how many moves it's got. Shadow Ball, Heavy Slam, Brutal Swing. So realistically, we could get either Brutal Swing and Shadow Ball and claim it's one of the buffed moves here. Could play Morgrim. I don't have a Morgrim, so I won't. But we did use Grimmsnarl a few games ago. All right, do we get rid of Wrap? We've only got 4 TMs left. Okay, finally we've run out of luck. Okay, we'll have to just stick with Shadow Ball, unfortunately, because I'm not using my final TM on this. All right, here we go. We've got a team though. It'll make it a strong closer, at least, if we're running Go-Go as the safe swap. Alright, here we go. Come on. What are we leading with? Tyranitar. Okay, so Tyranitar into Jumpluff. Ah, that's annoying. They do Aerial Ace, but honestly, we're taking so much damage from the fast moves. Ooh, nice catch. I'm resisting Poison Sting, so I can afford to stay in initially. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if they've got Sludge Bomb, then so be it. The one guy that uses Jumpluff, yeah. What are the chances? Alright, they do have Sludge Bomb. I don't think this helps me. I might even undercharge this. Like, I don't want to give Jumpluff more farm. Okay, they actually shield. That's better for me. So I'll take it. We can Dragon Breath farm them down. Or we can Shadow Claw farm them down. We have a Brutal Swing loaded. I think we'll come in with Dhelmise. This is where Brutal Swing would be amazing. But we still have play here. Fuck, no. I was like, oh, bro's not going to throw a charge move. The second I bloody swap out, he throws. God damn it. That's so frustrating. I was like, I'll wait for him to throw, and then I'll obviously come in with Tyranitar, but I couldn't give up too much energy. I have to just commit to the Stone Edge. Yeah, we're not getting there. That's annoying. Obviously, I would have just let the move hit. Oh wait, hold up. Come on. Poison Sting is neutral. Come on, Dhelmise, please. No, 1 HP. Ah, damn it. All right, well, GG's. If I had Brutal Swing there, what I would have done is I'd have just thrown a Brutal Swing from my Tyranitar, and that would have put them into Brutal Swing range for the Dhelmise. But that's fine. Is what it is. GG's. That was a bit of a frustrating team to go up against. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. Let's actually remind ourselves of some buffed stuff. So obviously Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, Geomancy's irrelevant, Shadow Ball, Foul Play, Brick Break. Should we see what Brick Break users we've got? Okay, let's go Crocodile, and then maybe Mean Shell. I don't think there's any reason to run Blaze Kick, really, but I've only got one charged TM, so we're just going to stick with that. What about Frostmoth with Powder Snow? We did run it in back-to-back games, and it was just completely awful in both games. One of the games, someone came in with a Blastoise and just roll-out farmed it all the way down, and then the other one, it got hit with a flamethrower up against Altaria, so that was good. But we do have some babies. After this, I'm gonna maybe run a team that I have already run this season. Video's not made yet, so you'll have to wait for that. But I'll just tell you, it includes both Magby and Elekid on the same team. Blaziken, I don't have enough TMs to attempt that, I don't think. So let's go. Right, so we're gonna be weak. We're gonna struggle against flying types. So maybe we do want a Powder Snow user on this team. Yeah, we'll just go for something random. Maybe Aurorus. How about Shadow Raikou? I'd love to give it a go, but I don't have Shadow Ball on it, and as we've seen now, we've only got one charge TM left, so we've got to be smart about how we use that. Potentially using it on a Pokemon that only has like one other charge move option. Okay, Hakamo-o, this is okay. Obviously, well, not obvious, but I expect them to be on Brick Break. Do I live a move here? I should do, right? I should live this. Oh, it's comfortable, mate. That was not comfortable. Anyways, I'm not taking any risks here. Brick Break's resisted, so we'll just go Crunch. Okay, cool, that's fine. Could have overfarmed a tiny bit. Yeah, because them farming me down's definitely not going to be ideal. They're going to have 3. Or did they throw 1 before swapping out? I can't remember. Either way, they're going to obviously outpace me now to Brick Break if they've got Brick Break. So we'll definitely just shield here. Yep, there you go for Brick Break. Oh, hold up. Okay, well, we just shield, farm down. I mean, to be honest, Brick Break is a good move, but hopefully Aurorus can tank a single Brick Break. Although we probably just win CMP, so they should no-shield the first move here. That would make the most sense. But they shield the first one. And now we're just going to deal enough damage to KO here. Alright, we got the win. As long as we don't lag, we should be fine. Yeah, they end up throwing anyways. Maybe expecting me to swap out and catch, which was a good play on their end. That was realistically their only win condition. So, a good plan. But yeah, we can just come in now, go for Weather Ball. And we technically hard countered them, so, you know, we should be winning that game. But when you've got Pokemon that are maybe not the most easy to use, like Mean Shao, we'll definitely take it. GG's to that trainer. Alright, we've got Shinogan Stone saying, Legendary, Mythical, fine for Master League Battle Spice. Surely all spicy, all having a double weakness too. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, as long as it's not like you've gone Palkia and then 2 slightly spicy Pokemon. Like if as long as they're Pokemon that actually just don't see any usage in the Master League, then that's perfect. Alright. This team was goated. Good job, chat. Yeah, alright. I've got a good team now. Oops. Alright, we got triple babies. Obviously, Smoochum got Powder Snow. Magby and Elekid both have Brick Break. And actually, I believe since the first time I ran this team, all of their moves have been buffed. Because obviously, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, all those moves got buffed. And also, Ember, Thunder Shock, and Psyshock have all been buffed as well. Alright, here we go. Smoochum. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. So we'll swap out immediately. I expect them to just have a water type to... Yeah, completely wall me. Fantastic. That is... And they... Oh, they... Yeah. How does this team even make sense anyways, by the way? They've got Jellicent and Corsola. Like, bro. What? Okay, so the opponent is just farming up to 100 energy. They do allow me to get to another Fire Punch, though. Which I'll take. I can't win this. So I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, they can go for Surf. Obviously, they'll have a Shadow Ball loaded. Do we just sacrifice... Because if I sacrifice the Smoochum, I just can't deal enough damage into the... we'll just sacrifice it anyways. I don't really care. There's not much I can do. Fire it in the back? I don't know. This team already doesn't make sense to me. Like, how can you have a Ghost type in the lead? Okay, they do bait. That's good. We'll come in. We Thundershock farm them down there. I think they were committing to a Shadow Ball. So we'll take that. For sure. Opponent is like, oh. You know, I can't just completely beat up this team of babies. So I feel like they shield the first. So I'm baiting with Brick Break. Come on, please shield. Thank you. Okay, I don't want them to swap out just yet. I still can't really see how I beat the Corsola, but maybe they just no-shield the Thunder Punch and it puts them into farm down range somehow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can't win this. But we made it, like, close somehow. But yeah, Corsola's just going to be way too healthy here. We'll keep on playing this out, because why the heck not? Yeah, Thunder Punch just doesn't really do much there. They can just commit to the farm down. Alright, GG's to that trainer. You know what, we're going to run the team back anyways. As long as we don't have... Well, as long as we don't get completely hard counted again, I feel like we've got a chance with this team. Alright, come on. Smoochum into Azumarill. Okay, so not great, but actually 2 Psyshocks probably pretty much KOs. This is a little bit awkward because this is also my Azumarill counter. But it's not the worst thing. Okay, because now what I can do is I can overfarm. I'll get to 2 more Brick Breaks before they get to the next move. They are going to shield. Alright, if they commit to a farm down, I get to another Brick Break. Come on, trying to do it. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, Bastiodon, bro. What are you doing? Okay, so we come back in with Smoochum. I can't really remember how much energy they've got now, though. I'm going to assume they're at an Ice Beam. So yeah, that does decent damage. Obviously, I just... I'm going to shield. It is just an Ice Beam, yeah. So what I can do here, right, is if I can put them into range where I can farm down with Magby, I can bank a Psyshock. Oh, we actually, never mind, we can just farm down here. Oh, come on. I knew this team was going to be good. Get wrecked. Come on. Oh. What a game. We had faith. Alright guys, just putting out there, if you've not left a like on the stream yet, I feel like that deserves a like, so please help out the stream. It's going to push it out to more viewers as well, so they can enjoy this. And we get a charge TM as well, so I feel better about trying to TM something now that we've got 2 charge TMs instead of 1. Is Shadow Sneak Ariados available? It is not. My Ariados is on... It's on a weird moveset, but it's not got Shadow Sneak. It's got, I think, Cross Poison and Trailblaze. Alright. Let's think of another team here. Alright, so we do have 2 charge TMs, so I can take a risk on something. But let's see if there's any Pokemon with fast moves that I could TM instead. So yeah, I could just do Ember on Blaziken if I've got one. No, what am I doing? Blaze Kick, Blaze Kick, Blaze Kick. So they've all got Blaze Kick here, which isn't really ideal. I don't know why I've got 4 Blazekins built for the Great League anyways. Wish you could trade items. I do as well. I would love if that was a feature. Aerodactyl, yeah, we might as well run Aerodactyl because I do have this one already built. Callum 8384 asking why can't there be more trainers like me? I don't know. I wish everyone was like me, although if everyone just ran complete nonsense like this, the Go Battle League would be all over the place. Like, honestly, it would just be so difficult to win because you just have no idea what could be in the back. Anyways, we got Aerodactyl. Let's have a look what else. So we could do like Darkspun with Fire Fang. As an option. I need to fast TM that, but I do have fast TMs. And then let's see any other ones with a different fast move. Suicune learning Water Gun. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna be particularly good. The Dunsparce with Dragon Tail as a fast move. That's basically it. So I think I'll just think of something else. Which charge moves does Arrow have? It's got Rock Slide and Earth Power. Right, I'll basically just pick the first thing that I notice that's been buffed this season that I've already got the right moves for. Chimecho's got Shadow Ball. Screw it, let's just run that. We're not going to put too much thought into it. And then we'll just go Darkspun. What else does it learn? Bite and Fire Fang. So shouldn't be too difficult to get Fire Fang. There we go. Just realised I've been watching your videos nightly for a year and somehow was not subbed this whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. Well, actually, good thing you mentioned that. That's the reason why I've got my live stream set to only subscribers can comment, because a lot of people do find that, like, oh, they've been watching my content, but they're actually not subscribed. So as if I can make it so that people are essentially forced to subscribe, then actually it's okay. what the hell am I supposed to do against this? That's a bad core breaker. Did I try Ursaluna with SmackDown? I did not, but that's actually a good shout. I'll give that a try after this. Okay, we do grab a shield advantage. They do overfarm perfectly here, which is annoying. I think, honestly, I want to... Oh, they Moonblast. What the hell? What are you doing, trainer? Okay. We're actually kind of putting in work with these Fire Fangs, you know? Okay, since they Moonblast, we get the farm down. We're one away from a Psychic Fangs. Ah, shit. Should have committed to play rough there. But what have we got? We've got Chime Echo. So that's obviously going to be useless into Mana Buzz. But we do have Aerodactyl. Oh, I should have just thrown another move there. Yeah, but we should have gone for the play rough. Right, they've farmed up a ton of energy. And obviously this season, Foul Play dealing more damage. They could also be running Shadow Ball. I'm going to have to let the first one go. But I will need to shield a second. Okay, they're still running Dark Pulse. That does ridiculous damage. And I'm in trouble. Honestly, what is my play here? I mean, they're energy dry now. But I can't really afford to catch a charge move. What do? We grab a shield. You know what? I'm just going to catch a move anyways. We get a Sonic through. Chime Echo's got okay-ish bulk to it. They are still Psychic Fangs debuffed. I wish I'd have thrown the second one. We actually tank that better than we tank it on the Aerodactyl. So here we can actually get to a Shadow Ball. Side Shock is double resisted, so I think I needed to throw the Shadow Ball here. And we do have some residual energy on Aerodactyl. We get the KO there. And they're on Peck. I was trying to force them to throw. I think my only chance here really is if they don't commit to a farm down. Yeah. Alright, GG's. Aerodactyl seems like the flying type that loses to Mud Slappers. Oh, they Dragon Pulsed me as well. GG's, trainer. They were running some weird moves. I think maybe just not having the best or the most optimal PvP moves on their team. They went for like a Moonblast with their I can't think of what it's called now. Primarina in the lead. Smackdown Ursa, yeah, that's a good point. Let's try that. I do have several Ursas for the Great League. So do you want... Probably this one, to be honest. Not Rock Smash. Not Tackle. There we go, Smackdown. What's up, Callum? Just tapped in. Been having so much fun with Shadow Blaziken in Ultra League. If you haven't tried it yet. Actually, let me see. So I do have an Ultra League Blaziken as well. Again, I still don't have Blast Burn on any of these. Gorgeist time? Oh yeah, so Gorgeist, I haven't built one because I've only got this regular sized one, which goes to 1502 CP and is a hundo, so that's not great. If I try and evolve, Does this go below? Nope. Too big. That'll be too big as well. So basically, yeah, I don't have the best options. Or maybe this shiny. Yeah, none of them are great, really. So that's why I haven't built one and tried it out yet. I could just build this shiny one and then do like a double pumpkin team. It's cheaper if you trade it, which is interesting. It's good, annoying too, lol. Holy, that music is fire. Thank you. Oh, should we just keep it on? Nah, Poltergeist is gonna be too expensive. But how many charge moves does this thing have? Oh, it's got a lot of options here. I didn't realize that. What CP does it go to? Not the best. I mean, Incinerate's the important one. Is it yours? Yes, it is. I don't know exactly what track is playing right now, but I do have a... because I can't hear it myself on my end. But I have a music playlist on my channel. So if you go to my channel and then you just click on playlists, you should be able to find it there. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll just... yeah, we're not running this moveset. Or should we? Should we go Poltergeist Fire Blast and then just run it with Incinerate as a fast move? That'd be ridiculous. Playlist consisting of 2 songs. It's got 6 songs. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Okay. Yeah, we'll do, because we'll run it as a say swap, so... what if you did a poll to a song title one day? Yeah, that could be an option, because I've got some new songs that I'm working on at the moment that right, what are we going to do? We're going to do double pumpkin. That I'm working on at the moment that don't have titles. Right, what do we say? Ursaluna with Smackdown. Alright, what could go wrong? Alright, come on, here we go. Ursaluna. Furret. That's pretty bad for my backline. Furret is basically just Ursaluna, but better. Oh, they swap. Yeah, we'll swap into the one that actually has a grass type move. I had to think for a second there. I don't know if Grass Knot is going to KO here, but they are over farming. Plus side is... oh, it doesn't KO. We have the foul play though. That's huge. I mean, is it actually that great? I'd prefer if they shield. No, they let it go. Okay, it's fine. They can obviously just farm me down with Furret, which I don't appreciate. Yeah, I don't really know what my plan is now. We almost come in with the Gorgeist just to sponge some energy. And then we swap back into Ursaluna, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what the plan is here. Nothing we do really is great. We'll just come in, go for the Swift. So if they've got like a second water type in the back, we do still have Trailblaze for coverage, so it's not the worst thing ever. There we go. Can we get to Trailblaze in time? No. But wait, hold up. Hold up. Come on. Let it go, trainer. Please. No. We don't have seed bomb. Ah, this is frustrating. Alright, the thing is, I resist every possible charge move they can throw left. However, we just take too much. They do water pulse. I don't know what the plan is here. Because my charge moves are just too expensive. I think we hope that they swap back into Furret. I'm going to wait. They do. Okay, we're going for Fire Blast. We still have play here. Come on. Come on, please, trainer, just quit. Just quit. Just quit. Yo, what a win! Oh, we should not have won that game, but let's go. That trainer's like, what the fuck just happened? Bro got hit with a Fire Blast and a Poltergeist back to back. Insane clutch. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to see the Trailblaze as well, but it worked out in the end for us, so that's great. Alright. Gourgeist goated, even if you don't have the correct charge moves. Alright. Next team. Let's have a look at what else we can run. Hello, welcome in, Raphael. What other stuff could we use? Obviously, Bronzong gaining access to Weather Ball. Regidrago on Vice Grip potentially. We've had Ariados request with Shadow Sneak. Samurott, not this version. Maybe we'll try get Sacred Sword on Samurott. See what else. Shadow Ball Skeledirge is an option. Maybe we'll do like a double Ghosts and Fire team with Armarouge, and then we need something in the lead. Sun and Moon, yeah, that's a good shout as well. But again, I need to get Weather Ball on both of those Pokemon, which is going to be quite tricky with my TM situation. So right, what do we want? What do we want in the lead to cover for our weaknesses? We're weak to ground, water, other ghost types, dark types, and rock. Any suggestions for a buffed Pokemon in the lead? Maybe we could use the Shiftry. We're specifically trying to use only buffed Pokemon. What made them think giving Water Weather Ball to Bronzong was a great idea? It's not a bad idea. Like, it gives them coverage against fire types. I mean, a lot of the move updates are random. Like, what's the relevance of giving Smackdown to the to Ursaluna? It's just a random move. Milotic again. We're then quite neutral to a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't mind it. We didn't do very well with the Milotic the first time around, so maybe this team's better. Meteor Mash Mega Lucario surpasses Mega Metagross and Raids. That is interesting, but not Shadow Metagross. Murkrow. Okay, so I guess it's good to see it here. And it's much better than if I'd have gone with the Shiftry. We can actually outpace them now, which is nice. I might even just swap out now, because the Incinerates are going to do so much damage. I don't even mind double shielding here because we actually have coverage. Although this is probably their dark type. Okay, we needed to bait that out. Oh, thank you, Arctic Cat, for the becoming a channel member. And then thank you to Marcus Ruck for the 10 gifted memberships. Okay, the good news is that they have to throw a move here. And they do. We're still in a tricky situation. But they full send Water Pulse, which they had to do there, which is good. Alright, so wait out switch clock here. Do I just throw a Water Pulse to get rid of it? Nah. I should live anything they throw. Nuzleaf into Meowleaf. Alright, we can do that. Body Slam, yeah, we tank it. Oh, fuck's sake. Bastiodon, Gashadon. Sad times. I'm going to swap out here. Let's see if they immediately swap or if they just stay in. Yeah, we are cooked, unfortunately. Guys, come on, it's a new season. Try some new things, please. Yeah, GG's. I mean, look, I'll let them off. They've got Shadow Murkrow, but that's such a dead backline. Alright, so let me see. Marcus. Did Marcus request anything? Marcus, if you want to, you can pick like a full team for me to use in the next battle, and you can rename a Pokemon of mine. Obviously, you don't have to do that, but you're more than welcome to do so. We are renaming... What are we renaming? Nuzleaf into Meowleaf. Nuz. We could run Nuzleaf, actually, as a buffed foul play user. On Razorleaf, though. Yeah, true. I wouldn't have lived an Earth Power. I have actually seen a few people running Earth Power, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, like during Go Battle weeks, people often do just run tap teams that you don't really have to think about. You just go in, you press a few times on the screen, and then you've either won or you've lost, but it's been quick. So I do understand that, but it is annoying. Let everyone else choose a team. Alright guys, you have been given the opportunity to pick my next team. So you're into the 60s, 70s with Meowmons. Meow. 77. Oh, actually, the Meowths don't count. Oops. 65 meows. What a collection. TM check. I guess Meowscarada doesn't count either. We have 2 charge TMs, so we got 2 opportunities to get a move on a Pokemon that we don't currently have the right move with. Imagine someone running a timeout strat in each of their 20 sets during Go Battle weekend. Oh, that would be so long. Should we try it? How you got double the elite charge TMs? Because I just use charge TMs all the time. I wish there were more ways to get charge TMs. I know you can get them from tier 3 and tier 3 raids and mega raids guaranteed, but often they're just not convenient. Well, I say that there's 2 tier 3 raids in the distance that are hatching fairly soon. But like whenever I'm out, there's just never anything around. Whereas when I'm at home, there's obviously plenty of stuff. Do I have a Dewblade yet? I do not. I actually don't even have like. I don't have a. I don't have the pre-evolution of it to evolve into one, unfortunately. I think a TM should be rewarded for finishing sets. The thing is, like for a lot of people, if you're not building a new Pokemon basically every day, you don't need to get charge TMs guaranteed for everything. But it would be nice. Yeah, Grunts should give you a TM. Yeah, that would be amazing. Or at least even like the Rocket Leaders should give you a charge TM. At the regional in Germany, the Pokestops gave TMs. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the EUIC, which I believe is in London. It usually is. And I'm hoping it's the same thing there. And then I'm just going to absolutely... I don't care about the event at all. I'm like not fussed about watching people play. But I'm absolutely keen to just spam spinning stops and getting as many TMs as possible. TMs should be available through more research tasks. Yeah, actually that's true. Maybe there's a research task that I've got at the moment that gives a TM. None of these. Maybe we've got a TM in here. I've like barely played this season. I've only done GBL. Oh, we get an elite charge TM here. Oh, and we get TMs here. That's huge. I forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder, guys. I always forget these things. So like the recent November Go Pass, I completely forgot to claim all the things, I'm pretty sure. Because I just forget that it's there. Thank you, Arctic Cat, for another gifted membership. Do you know what I'm really embarrassed to say is that I actually had, because obviously you know the recent LAIC, there was the, if you watched on Twitch for 30 minutes, you got research that gave you 15 fast TMs, 15 charge TMs, and elite TM, but I basically used all my charge TMs on the team with the wrong moves, and it was mostly Claydol that I used a bunch of charge TMs on. Are you close to London? Yeah, I live in London. Well, I live in Greater London. So yeah. So Gourgeist to Meowgeist, Pumpkaboo to Meowkaboo. By the way, Arctic Cat, since you've gifted a few memberships, you're free to choose a team of mine if you'd like to do that. I know usually you're just keen to rename stuff. How do you spell Gourgeist? Oh, like that. Anyways, let's get on and do another battle, because it's been a while since we've done a battle. You guys were picking a team, I think, from what was... since we had a gifted membership. Or 10 gifted memberships. Oh yeah, so let's see what people were requesting. Oh yeah, let's try get the moves on Blaziken. Although if we do that, we're not going to get Blast Burn. Again, another... Yeah, so all of them... I mean, we can definitely get Ember. And then how many options? Stone Edge is Legacy and Blast Burn is Legacy. So we got Focus Blast, Overheat, and Aura Sphere as our potential ones that we might end up getting. Focus Blast, not ideal. Blaze Kick again. Come on, please. Overheat. Right, we've only got one more. Please just let it be Aura Sphere. Alright, there we go. That's good. That's good news. Alright, so we can use Blaziken. Obviously, we got Brave Bird instead of Blast Burn. Not the end of the world. It's decent coverage. Okay, right, so let's do Blaziken then. Right, what should we pair it with? Yeah. Do you know what I really hate? I know we haven't battled in ages and we're just talking random shit. But like the amount of times where we get events where you can catch like Pokemon that have had Community Day moves, either from raids or just in the wild or whatever, where they don't offer their Community Day moves and it just feels like a complete pointless waste of time, is like so annoying. Like even recently with the Mega Metagross Raid Day thing, where you'd catch it with Shadow Claw, but then you still need to use an Elite TM to get Meteor Mash anyways, so it's like, what's the point in that? You couldn't have just let it have 2 legacy moves, or maybe even just be like, oh, you know what? Its Community Day was like 6-7 years ago. I did not mean to do a 6-7 joke there. I apologize. I'm not trying to be cringe, but it was ages ago, so like, you know what? You can just have Meteor Mash now. But yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, speaking of Metagross, actually, you know what? Let's just slap Metagross in there, and then third Pokemon. Or should we go for like a really glassy team? What can we use in here? We've done Hisuian Zoroark, so maybe let's... No, not that one. That one's not got foul play. Right, let's try a different Zoroark. What the heck? Yeah, we'll try this one. We had Blaziken. Right, we're very weak to like an Azumarill at the moment, so we're going to need some coverage. We have used Milotic several times, so... we'll probably try and find a different Pokemon for that third pick. But we'll try go Glass Cannon again. Why can't I click on tags here? Hello? What is happening? Oh, there we go. What could we do here that's been buffed? Maybe like Shadow Alakazam? Or Kadabra? Right, this team makes no sense, but we don't care. Let's just lock it in anyways. Raikou? Oh, I only have... Wait. I have no charge TMs left now, so unfortunately I can't do that. I think we'll give Blaziken a few tries because I just TM'd it. Alright, so they do outpace to the first one. I'm just going to stay in and throw 2 Aura Spheres. Or should I just go for a Brave Bird? Are they likely to shield here? I don't know. I mean, we guarantee damage here. Okay, we get the Snipe with Confusion. This Aqua Tail's still going to do a lot of damage. But we're only going to be 2 away from a Fire Punch. So hopefully, unless they come in with a Dark type, yeah, we can get to a move. Nice. Alright, that's good. That's fine. What's my other Pokemon? Zoroark? Alright, they should shield this. They do. Okay, they are going to be able to farm me down, but they don't. Okay, that's good. That's good. No boost, please. Okay, thank you. Right, so I obviously don't have Blast Burn, but they don't know that. So overfarm just a little bit. And then I think maybe we just stay in, force them to throw. Okay, they shield. And they throw immediately. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think we'll just save a shield for Zoroark and hope that it can sweep this game. I think we might have Flamethrower. No boost, please. Ah, they do get a boost. That's fine. I can shield once. Yeah, we'll overfarm here. To be honest, we'll put them into foul play range anyways. So I can go for 4 Shadow Claws and throw a foul play. I think. Yep. Okay, cool. And then the fact that they haven't swapped out yet, maybe they're weak to this in the back. I mean, obviously I'm hoping that's the case. Foul play KOs. No. They were not weak. Alright, well we definitely lose this. GG's. Yeah, Flamethrower doesn't even do that much damage. Alright, GG's to that trainer. We're going to run Blaziken back though, because we just used all of our charge TMs to get Aura Sphere on it. So let's try out a few other options for its partnership. Let's have a look at some more of those glass cannons. So I would love to use either of these on Shadow Ball, but they don't have it at the moment. I guess... oh no, that's not even got foul play there. What else? Also not on foul play. Maybe we go like double fire again, and we have Blaziken as our say swap. Murkrow. But then we're like really... thank you again, Arctic Cat, for the gifted membership. Can I get a hot dog? Is that a request for Darkspawn? Or are we just wanting to... just an FYI, if you top left, you won't advance in the amount of matches in the research. I don't really care. I'm going to do well over enough battles to get that done anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. But that is a good thing to note. Maybe if you see any trainers that it's pretty obvious that you're going to win and they don't top left, and you're wondering, dude, come on, just you're wasting your own time here, then I guess maybe that is the reason why. Alright. Shadow Malamar with foul play. Yeah, go on then. It's not super... what am I doing? It's not exactly a glass cannon, but if I have one built... why do I keep searching foul play? Foul play Hyper Beam. How about that? Does that interest you? Let's do it. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the stream, then make sure you leave a like. Dubwool. Obviously Superpower would be ideal here. They probably know shield. Oh no, they do shield. Okay, that's good. Oh wow. We get to another foul play. You know what? We just save our shields for the back line now. They know shield here though. And that was a CMP tie. What do they do? Payback. Alright, we might as well just allow them to farm me down. They're not going to reach another payback. So we'll come in Chandelure. Right? This can't be another payback. Right? Shit, I'm... okay, it was Wild Charge. That was a good shield in the end. That's bad. That is bad news though. Thank you, Arctic Cat, for another gifted membership. I can't keep track with all of your rename requests. Right, so they're gonna be... How many did they throw? I don't know. We'll just let it go down here. Is this them throwing straight away? I can't remember because I'm reading gifted memberships and stuff. And also, isn't Aura Sphere going to KO? I think I still need to go for an Aura Sphere to take this thing out. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. We throw on CMP. If they are 2 away, maybe we get there on CMP. Come on, Blaziken. No way. Please, KO. Come on, this is Aura Sphere. Come on. Oh, what an end game. Let's go. Blaziken to Meowskin and Malamar to Meowlamar. Man, Blaziken, what an absolute beast. Alright, we only won 2 games that set, but we don't even care. GG's to that trainer. We must have a... We are ever so slightly positive with our win record there. Alright, anyways, what are we doing? Blaziken into Meowskin. Presumably the one we just used. And then Malamar into Meowlamar. Blaziken solo below 500 CP against Arlo. That's very cool. Alright. What next? I don't actually know how long I'm going to stream for. Maybe like another half hour or so. Obviously I can do a ton of sets, but let's see. Maybe let's have a look at some more Shadow Ball users. See what other options we've got. We could do Miss Magius. Goldengo, maybe? We'll do like Goldengo. Oh no, we'll do Miss Magius, Say Swap, and then Goldengo as the closer. And then we need something in the lead. It's going to be good against everything, basically. So what are we weak to? Goldengo's weak to fire, ground, ghost, dark, and then ghost dark for Miss Magius as well. Yeah, the annoying thing about, like, I just feel like I need a water type on every team to cover for weaknesses, because water just covers for, like, all the common stuff, which is annoying because I dislike water types because they're just so versatile, but you kind of need them a lot of the time. Yeah, right. We could do some sort of flying type, maybe. Flying types. So obviously we could do the Meowcrow again. Anything else here that's been buffed? Ninjask with Shadow Ball. We cover for... Oh, we'll be double weak to fire, though. It doesn't really matter. Let's just run Ninjask anyways. What's the worst that could happen? Loving the early morning stream. What time is it for you guys, by the way? Because it's 7 past... Oh, shit. Alright, we're going to swap out immediately. Okay, maybe they go for the Beak Blast. I don't even know how much energy that costs. No, they just go for Drill Peck. That's fine. Oh, that's bad. Please just no shield. Thank you, Arctic Cat, for yet another gifted membership. Come on, get there, get there. No. Okay. We still got play. We hope they're not on Ice Beam. They do have a farm. They farm to back to back. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. What? I can't do anything here. I guess I shield this. Maybe they come back in with 2 cannon. They do. Thing is, I do resist the moves on Gholdengo, but I need to go for a power gem to KO. They do shield here. And honestly, I won't be surprised if Beak Blast just one-shots me. Oh, they let me get there. Alright, we're suddenly back in this game. Although that Ludicolo does have another Weather Ball already loaded. Right. And they got Stunfisk anyways. Alright, GG's. That was just rough. I felt like the whole team beat every single one of my Pokemon individually. Pretty much. That was rough. Alright. We go again. Do some more scrolling, see what else we've got here. I mean, we could run Ludicolo on Astonish and then just have like double nukes or something. Meow Magius and Meow Jask. Actually, let's have a quick look at the Ultra League, see if we've got any options here. Thank you, the Zippiest, for another 5 gifted memberships. Do we have anything buffed here? We've got Beartic, I guess, with Powder Snow. Scrafty on Foul Play. That's a single move to Pokemon. Toxicroak with Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's a good shout. Did we try that already? I can't remember. I felt like someone, or maybe even you, suggested it before, but I can't remember if I actually put it in the team. But I do have Shadow Ball on that, so that's an option. Okay, we got a Bomber Snow there. Trevenant on Shadow Ball. Avalugg on Powder Snow. Shadow Ball Giratina. Foul Play Weavile. That's not on Shadow Ball. My days. Why can't I click on this? There we go. Shadow Ball. Yeah, okay. We'll just stick with the Great League for now. We'll lock in Toxicroak. The Zippiest, I assume you're happy to just let other people choose, but if you have any team suggestions, then you're more than welcome to shout something out. We can maybe go Palossand here. What other XL Pokemon do I have that have been buffed? How's it going, Alpha Club? What's that? Crunch. I thought that was Foul Play. Let chat cook. I mean, yeah, we do have this foul play Nuzleaf, but it's on Razor Leaf. We could do like Shadow Ball Drifloon. Cubchoo maybe. Or maybe Amora. Probably going to be slightly easier to use. Let chat cook. Alright chat, if you have any other options. When my 10-year-old son wins in the GBL, he says, and I will take that game. Pawniard hasn't got buffed this season. That I'm aware of. But we could run Bisharp. No, not Bisharp, sorry. King Gambit. Which is in the thumbnail. Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, let's run that. Your son is a man of culture. No, so Pawniard just lands Night Sash. But yeah, we'll run King Gambit. I'll maybe lead with Drifloon. I don't know what the safe swap here is. Double weak to ground in the back, so we need the flying type in the lead, I guess. Alright, here we go. I think I'll do one more set after this, because I kind of need to go to the toilet. Right, Ludicolo, probably going to be on Astonish. So, I'm just going to swap out. Okay, we can outpace them to a Dynamic Punch, which is nice. Thank you, Arctic Cat, for another gifted membership. Do I just let this go at this point? Because if I do shield here, they could 2-shield farm down, which I'm not keen on. So instead we'll come in. Hopefully we can put them into foul play range for my King Gambit. Well, I nearly didn't come in time there, so that was good. I don't need to shield this, but if they have like a fighting type or something in the back, could be tricky. Yeah, okay, foul play should definitely KO. Stream Choppy. That is not ideal. Foul play. Oh my god, it doesn't KO! Why? King Gambit, bro. You had one job. Is the stream choppy for everyone else now? Or is it just... I'm kind of tempted to swap out here because... they must have an answer though. Yeah, shit. Oh man, we're already at the Shadow Ball though. That's crazy. Come on, no shield. Oh, decent damage. But not enough. Damn it. Yeah, King Gambit just barely missed out on the foul play update. A little choppy. Alright. If we'd have put them into farm down range, then maybe we had a slither of hope, but unfortunately not. So honestly, they can just go like back-to-back sludge bombs if they have it. I'm not going to bother shielding because they easily have enough energy here. Okay, so let me have a look, see what the stream's looking like for you guys. Yeah, it does look choppy all of a sudden. I don't know why that is. We've been streaming for, what, like nearly 2 hours, and it's been perfectly fine. We have 3 more battles in this set, so maybe we'll just try and finish the set, and then we'll call it there. So we got King Gambit to Meow Gambit. Because there's really no point in like starting the stream again at this point, because we've been doing it for nearly 2 hours. And then Meowloon. Thank you again, Arcticat. All right, let me just check. All right, so I'm just doing a quick internet speed test, and it's not looking good. My upload speed is 3.6 megabits per second, which isn't amazing. I don't know why it's dropped. My download speed is really bad at the moment. I think that's just because I'm streaming. I don't know why that influences it, but yeah, maybe we'll try one more battle. If it looks unwatchable, then we'll just call it there. So what do you want to see for the final battle? There's a few Pokemon I haven't used on the stream yet that I have used already this season, like Kartana and a few others. But yeah, basically you guys just pick the final team. If it looks rubbish, then we'll call it there. But if not, maybe we'll try and finish the set. Actually, I'm looking at it now. It does look very stuttery. Can I tell you guys some mons you haven't used? I mean, you'll know as well as I know. I don't know. I don't know. We've got plenty of Powder Snow users that I haven't used yet. So we've not used... I don't think we used Frostlass on stream. Yeah, we could do... I don't think my Giratina has Shadow Sneak on it. I can use a regular Origin Giratina. Yeah, it doesn't have Shadow Ball. Or Giratina Origin has Shadow Ball though. I can use that. But yeah, we could do like a Powder Snow user. Maybe we'll try Avalugg. Giratina. And then, I don't know, maybe a second Ghost type. We did mention Palossand. Or we could do like Quillfish. So not actually... Oh no, because then we're double weak to ground. Yeah, we'll just go Palossand. I can't think of anything else. Alright, yeah, we'll go for this. It's probably going to be the final battle of the stream, because yeah, it does look like the stream is very choppy now for some reason. Alright, Salazzle in the lead. You know what, I'm just going to swap out immediately into my Sand Attacker, because these are going to add up a lot. They swap into... Alright, so we can get to the Shadow Ball here. I don't think it's actually the internet. I think it's just the connection from my router to the Wi-Fi. Like, I don't think it's the actual Wi-Fi itself, because I'm not having any stuttery problems with the actual game. It's literally just the actual stream. Oh shit, do we not get the farm down here? No! Oh, crap. Palossand, bro. Why are we like this? Okay, well that sucks. I didn't need to shield there really, because we don't even get much farm here. Oh well, let's see. They come back in with Salazzle, I don't mind that. And they are just going to go straight for a Poison Fang. Okay. Probably could have gotten away with going for a bait there, but whatever. We'll come in with Giratina. They're going to farm up to a potential Dragon Pulse, and I will respect it. They very likely bait here. No, they actually full send, okay. They've got a hard answer, man. What's the point? Pile of sand or pile of dog shite? Yeah, true. Honestly, Pile of Sand was really disappointing in that battle. Had one job and it flopped it massively. Alright, I think we're probably just going to call it because, yeah, the stream's looking really choppy. Don't understand why, but we managed to get through most of it anyways, so it's not the worst thing ever. Thank you very much for the support, especially to those of you who have gifted memberships. Obviously, Arctic Cat with a gifted membership after basically every battle. Very much appreciate that. We also had the Zippiest gifted memberships, a few more earlier in the stream that I'm not able to scroll up to, I don't think. Marcus Ruck as well. Might have been a few more. Apologies if I've forgotten, but very much appreciate the support. Thank you guys for just chatting, picking teams for me. There was a video that's supposed to be going out at 6 PM UK time, which is my typical upload time. But according to my channel members who've had early access to it, the audio isn't there at the start, so I'm going to have to try and re-upload that. I'll see if I can get that done within the next half hour or so it is still uploaded at the regular time. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll